Okay, Supra plans. Well, as you know, project cars they're never really done. It's always they seem to maintain a state of evolution constantly. So there's always something new and a plan, a bigger and better plan. So plans for this in the future are, by future I mean over winter and spring, is to have the car retuned. As many of you know, I guess many of you don't know. Short of this last little while, I've let everybody know about the updated turbo and stuff like that. So it should flow significantly better. So there's a lot more power there to be made. So we're gonna make some more power. I feel is the only right thing to do. So we're gonna do that. There's a few things that I want to address on the car. I want to be able to have individual cylinders trimmed, so I know they're all running relatively the same, just via EGT temp. So we're going to do that. A larger set of injectors, and depending on how happy the car is with the new pump gas tune that's going to happen and race gas tune that's going to happen, we might spray a larger shot of nitrous. I'm not sure about that. This car's had a 75 shot. It's never ran more than a 75 shot, so I have my reservations about jetting it up to 100 or a 150 shot, but I mean, it's not like I want to break any records or anything. I just want the car to be happy and reliable and continue to make ridiculous amounts of power. So we'll tune it for, well, we'll tune it for power, but it's going to be conservative too, right? It's got to be a safe tune. Right now it's ridiculously conservative. And it'll still make well over 1,000, being as conservative as it is. So we're gonna trend to do the same kind of thing. Obviously, I want the car to be reliable. I'm not just gonna try to put down 1,300 horsepower for 3 pulls and have the bottom end perish due to just pushing it too far. Every car's got its limits, but this car's been together for a long time, and it's made a lot of power for a long time. So at the same time, I'm not really worried about its capabilities. More so, it becomes a traction thing on the street. Really, how much power is usable? You see those Texas 2K videos, and these guys, 13, 14, even a couple 1,500 horsepower Supras, and they're laying patch for 100, 200 feet at 80 or 90 miles an hour. I mean, at what point is practicality something to be considered? And that's a big thing for me, is I want the car to be usable. If it's just going to blow the tires off from 100 miles an hour, I mean, that's not usable. You're just blowing the tires. You're not going anywhere. You're not moving. You're just, it's all for show at that point. And I don't want it to be for show. I want the car to be usable. So we're gonna make sure it's got still a usable amount of power. I'm gonna get a set of drag radials for it for next year. It's got a set of high performance summer tires kind of all around right now, and it's not enough tire even for the pump gas tune. Just rolling into it in third, it will it'll bite you. I mean, it can get dangerous and get sketchy really fast. from a third gear roll. It's no brake boosting. That's no rolling anti-lag. That's just, put it down and just let it go. So we're gonna get some radials for next year for sure. But yeah, I guess ultimately the plan is to make a little bit more power. It's going to be reliable still. There may be a few other little changes to come with that, but you guys will see that as we go. I think the biggest question I've been asked, and that's why I'm filming this, kind of to address it in bulk a little bit, is what's your plan with the car? So my plan with the car is to make more power. Dwayne is still a very active member in the car's life, with progression and maintenance and everything. So he's been instrumental to me in my direction of progress with the car, and I mean, he's not wrong in a lot of what he says. So I mean, he's brought the car to this point. So I mean, really, if the guy's got something to say, it's well worth the listen. So that's our plan anyway. We'll make a little bit more power, and I'm sure we'll upset some people in the process. I get a lot of, how do you say it? Well, haters are gonna hate. I'll just say that. So you get a lot of that with the car. I mean, I just think these people are... You're always going to get hate in the car community, no matter what you do, or what your build is, or your direction, or what you drive even. I mean, people are always going to have their opinions on it. And it doesn't really matter. Build your car for you. Honestly, had I been in Dwayne's position when he got this car in '99, I couldn't say it would be a whole lot different. I mean, in my opinion, it's perfect. In my opinion, it's the Mona Lisa of the MK3 world. That's just my opinion. You may have your own, and that's fine. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of hate. So I hope to upset some people, and I'm sure we will.